Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my experiences of trying to purchase my first house in the middle of a pandemic and one of the craziest markets a lot of people have ever seen before. So first things first, you guys, the process for purchasing a home is taking a lot longer than I expected. And I obviously, I know generally how long the process will take, you know. I guess it does depend on the person, right? So if they're ready, they're good to go, you know, they could have a house within 6 months. They could have a house, it all depends at the same time. So I set the realistic expectations, and I've definitely not met them. I wanted to at least be in a house by October, and it's January next week. So it's definitely taken a lot longer than I originally anticipated. But you know, that's okay. So let me rewind a couple months. A lot of you know I was originally trying to move to California around April, but COVID had other plans, and so I decided to move back to Florida to be with my immediate family. I knew that if I moved to California, I wasn't going to be buying anything anytime soon, and purchasing a house has always been my biggest dream. One of my biggest dreams is to own my own, you know, own my own property, own my own house, you know, just to own my own place. And I knew that was not going to happen moving to California. So, you know, with the pandemic and everything, me forcing, or not being forced, but me moving back to Florida, I try to look on the bright side. The housing market is crazy right now, but as far as pricing goes, I could definitely afford Florida 10 times over than California. Those prices are ridiculous. But so I tried to look on the bright side, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm moving back to Florida, which is not what I intended or wanted to do, but I do get the chance of purchasing a house. So, you know, there's always a positive to everything that's going on around in your life, and I definitely try and find the positives and run with them, make them my goals. So I moved back here in July. And, you know, I start to get really serious. You know, I go back to my retail job to Home Depot because I was activated with the guard for COVID, but I go back to retail, transferred to a store here in Florida, and I speak to a lender. And, you know, I talked to him about my finances, trying to get those in order so that we were good to go when I do find the right house. He needed 30 days pay stubs from my full-time job. But I didn't have 30 days because I was activated with the guard for several months. So I went back to Home Depot making a lot less than I would be making with the guard, but you know, if that's what it's gonna take to get me qualified for a house, then that's what it's gonna if that's what it's gonna take to get me qualified to purchase a home, then that's the deal. You know, that's what I'm gonna have to do. You know, I have a pretty good savings from being activated, but so he talked to me what I needed to do, and another month rolls around. I get with my real estate agent, and you know, I update her on what's going on with me, and we went to go look at a couple homes. I remember looking at first couple homes. I think we went and we looked at 3 the first time around, and one of the houses was like $90,000, and it was like pink, and it needed a lot of work done. You know, one of the rooms wasn't finished, and it was just like not the greatest neighborhood. But like, what do you expect for your first house? We went out to go and look, get a feel for the market, get a feel for what things are selling for in the area, in the neighborhood, and what the houses are going to look like. Now, obviously, not every house looked like that or was as bad as that one, but you know, it's exciting. It's exciting to go look for your own place, and not just in the aspects of like looking for your own place to rent. This is for me to purchase, to invest in my time and my money and my whole life, you know. A couple more months rolls around, and that's October, and I run into a house that is absolutely perfect. Like, it's exactly what I'm looking for. in the great price range. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, decent sized backyard, really great neighborhood. You know, the drive wasn't too bad from work, to work, from work, and it was priced really well. Probably because it was an estate sale and they wanted to get rid of it. But you know, I was willing to wait the 60 days to close to get this magnificent home. I would say my dream home right now for my age, for my money, for the money that I make. So we went to go look at it. You know, needed some things done, obviously, you know, new paint, stuff like, small stuff like that. You know, other than that, it was in great condition. We put in an offer, my first offer on my very first home, and I offered asking price because it was priced so well that, you know, they priced it to get rid of it. So they did a really good job. So offered asking price and waited a couple hours, and the realtor gets back to us. Actually, we waited like 2 days actually. But the realtor got back to us, and they had like 27 viewings the first day. They had 17 viewings the next day, and they had a total of 15 offers on the table. One of them being mine, and they came back to us and they said the same thing that they've been saying. Unfortunately, we've decided to go with another offer. We thank you for your interest, yada yada. And so I was extremely bummed about that because it was absolutely perfect. But anyways, so looking at other houses, you know, I found a couple other ones that I like a lot. All of them are 2-bedroom. I haven't been able to find a 3-bedroom in my price range. But really nice homes. You know, I put in a couple more offers. None of them I put in asking price because a lot of them are overpriced. So I continued to search for homes, and this market is just, it's one of the craziest markets that America has had. And I'm not saying that from experience because obviously this is my first time buying a house and I'm only 22. But a lot of people are saying this is one of the craziest markets that they've ever seen. You know, we're in a seller's market right now. There's not a lot of inventory. The houses are not staying on the market for long. And it's a seller's market. You know, there's a lot of demand and there's not a lot of supply. It's just crazy. Honestly, it's just crazy. Like, for instance, a house that'll, you know, they'll put on the market on Monday, won't be on the market by the end of the week. You know, they'll have so many offers to choose from. A lot of these sellers are asking for highest and best, like the third day into their days on market, and it's just really ridiculous and really crazy to be on the hunt for a home right now. So I have another house that I want to go look at. I text my realtor about it. Really nice house. It's updated, has a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It has like a little extra, like they call them Florida rooms. So it has one of those, 1-car garage. We're gonna go look at it. I'm probably gonna put an offer, but with the way the market's going right now, it went up today. Today's Tuesday, and it's not gonna last past the weekend. You know, it might with the curveball in there for Christmas on Friday, but I really don't see it lasting into 2021. Somebody's gonna put an offer and they're gonna accept. So that being said, if I really do like it, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to not only put in an offer of asking, but put in an offer of over asking because of how low it is, for one, and for two, how updated it is, the area, and the square footage. But I'm excited to purchase my first home. I'm excited to start my real estate portfolio, and this definitely won't be the last house that I purchase. And I'm just excited. So if anybody out there is feeling discouraged or anything like that, don't feel discouraged about the pandemic. Don't feel discouraged about the housing market right now, the real estate market. And it's just a really wild experience, but personally I believe it's the best investment anyone could ever make. So that's the direction I'm going in. I'm excited for this house. I can't wait to go see it. I can't wait to put an offer. I can't wait to just purchase a home. I'm just so ready to purchase a home. Move out of my parents' place that I moved back into. As always, thank you guys for watching, and if you like today's content, don't forget to give it a like down below. It really helps out the channel when you guys do that, so thank you so much for that. Also, if you guys want to see more videos like this one, and if you like today's content, don't forget to subscribe down below and click the bell notification icon to get notified anytime I upload a brand new video. If you want to interact with me beyond today's video, you guys, I'm going to put my social media handles up here on the screen, and I'm also going to put the links down below in the description box, as well as some other helpful tips. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.